Hi, I'm Christoph and welcome to the Quick History Workshop. So last week I showed you the unboxing and setting up of this 500 by 500 by 500 millimeter build platform 3D printer. It is a Duplicator Mk. It's made by a company called Wanhao, and it can print in PLA, ABS, nylon, flexible plastics, a whole range of plastics. So let's switch on this bad boy. Needs more space. So adjusting it slightly down, you can feel the friction between the bed and the thingy. Now from what I've seen and heard and read, some guys, they put a piece of glass over this because it's very easy to damage this if you don't know what you're doing. The problem with putting glass here is you need more heat to travel through especially when you print an ABS, which I want to do, is the heat of the bed is very important. And so yeah, I think I need to do a little bit more research and reading before I do my first print. I don't want to damage this the surface like many others did, and it's rather better to be safe than sorry. After doing a little bit of research, I found that the platform that they actually give you with the printer, this it gets damaged and the plastic gets stuck there, and if you're not careful, the surface gets very ugly, especially if you print ABS, because with ABS you need to prepare the surface so that ABS sticks to the surface nicely by putting a little bit of ABS in acetone and dissolving it and using that solution to make a sticky surface for the print to stick nicely. So everything considering, I went out and I bought a piece of 3mm ordinary glass, and I've had it cut and sanded a little bit, and just the corners broke like that, so that because these got round corners on the build platform, and I don't want to bump myself into a sharp glass corner. So this piece of glass, I'm going to put it on top of the build platform like this, and just wait for the temperature to go through the glass also, so the glass heats up with the build platform. And then I'm going to re-level the bed, because now there's 3mm added to the height of the build platform. So I need to go through the whole process again of leveling the bed. And then you use these little clips, spring clips, they call it fold back clips. Everybody knows them. I'm using the 19mm ones, and just 4 of them to secure the glass. And then, because the glass is much more durable than the plastic platform that they come out with, it's much less stressful. If you print something and it gets stuck, you can take the thing off with a little knife like this one. Just scrape it off, pop it off after it cooled down, and if anything happens, a piece of glass like this is less than 50 Rand. You can just go buy a new one. So let's wait for this thing to heat up, and I'm not going to show the leveling again, and then we'll start printing. Now, before we start printing, there's a couple of things I should tell you. There's websites where you can actually download free 3D files that's suitable for printing. They are in the format STL, and one of these is on the MakerBot website Thingiverse. If you do Google search, you can create an account there, and there's lots and lots of free stuff. People, open source things that people share, and lots of ideas about 3D printing. Even if you don't have a 3D printer yet, you can create an account and go there and look for things and prepare yourself for the day when you have a 3D printer. Also, it's not in everybody's capabilities to create 3D files via 3D software. So a lot of people are reliant on the stuff that other people designed and created, and it's all for free. So what I'm looking for is the little benchy. It's a little boat like this one, that everybody prints as a benchmark. And I found it here, and there's a file, and the software that came with the printer was on a memory stick. I just opened it, downloaded it, and then once you've got this STL file, it's just a matter of downloading it, opening it, dragging it into the software, the 3D printing software that you got with your printer, and then it appears there, and you can look at it, scale it, place it on the right position on your build platform. And there's lots of little bit of tools here up that you can. It also shows you how long it will print, and this one says it's 3 hours. So I'm going to just scale it a little bit. It's a little bit too much time for me now. So let me just see. Yeah. 3 hours and 4 minutes, and it will take 18 grams of plastic. So I'm going to make it half the size and scale it down a little bit. So there you can see the scaling. 60, I'm going to make it 30 millimeters, which is 3 centimeters, and automatically it will scale it. It will make it smaller. Then it will take less time, hopefully half the time. Let's see. 45 minutes. Oh, that's more like it. Okay, and then I just export this to the removable drive, and I'm going to take that drive then to the printer, and we print it from there. So this software is actually taking that and slicing it into little layers and creating a file which is a G code, and this G code is what the 3D printer needs to print the object in the plastic. So you need software like this. First, I want to preheat the system, and it's for PLA. You can see how the temperature is rising. So now the file is of the little benchy is on this 8 GB memory card, and I'm just gonna insert the memory stick here. And so print, and the two files that is printable appears here. This is the one that I downloaded it from Thingiverse, so I'm choosing that one. As you can see, the temperature is now for the bed is 50 degrees, and for the extruder is 200 degrees. So for the removal, I'm just gonna press this thing underneath the plastic. Although it would be a good idea to wait until it cools down completely before you attempt this. And it comes off very easily from the So folks, thank you for watching this video. I hope you learned something. I'm very happy, I'm impressed. This was my first print, very first print on this printer. And it is a learning curve, but I can honestly say setting this up took me maybe half a day. And fiddling around with the software and figuring out how to do it from someone that knows a little bit of 3D printing or even nothing, it is possible to do a little bit of research and you'll manage to get something done, even if you don't know anything about 3D modeling or 3D printing. If you buy a similar printer like this, any 3D printer that is popular and well known and available spares and support, after sales support, they're all good, but this one specifically, out of the box, assembled and without any modifications or setting it up differently from what they instruct you. You are able to print something. If you download a STL file from the internet, you'll be able to figure it out. So thank you for watching, and please remember to subscribe and hit that little bell so that you're updated and you know when I release a new video. And also, I hope you have a great week. Okay.